Author Ransom Riggs has said that, as we grow older, we build time-trapping machines around us. Objects or places that we use to take us back to memories that bring us happiness. The moments we'll always want to remember. Photographs, furniture, places of comfort, and joy. Things that time can't touch. These moments become trapped in something physical, something real, something that can be referred back to when the years have long gone past. I'd like to share with you one of my own. Hidden just out of sight. Just far enough from where most people would care to look is the Econlockhatchee River, a lonely tributary of the St. John's tucked away in the thick woods. Completely untouched by the long passage of time. Following the trails to find this river is a bit like stepping into another world. Palm trees sticking out of the water, large cliff faces along the river's edge, the way the sunlight pierces through the brown water, creating a shimmering and brilliant orange. One moment you find yourself in these cramped pathways snaking their way through the woods, surrounded by sable palms and old oak trees, transitioning abruptly to open fields or pine flatwoods. Occasionally you'll find something even more interesting to explore. During my last couple of years of high school, this was one of the places my friends and I came to spend time with each other every now and again. We hiked, we kayaked, swam in the water. These were some of the last times I can remember us all being together in one place, enjoying the summer and each other's company in this hidden river that we all love so much. That was 5 years ago. These days, more often than not, I take my hikes alone. Bits and pieces of those days are still out here, in the time-trapping machines that I left behind, all in a place that, in itself, has trapped its own time. Thousands of years of it. This small cliff that my friends and I jumped off of. Oh. The beach where we all sat by the water, just talking the day away. It's quiet out here most days, and time seems to move by as slowly as the water does. The calm and otherworldliness take you over, demanding that you sit down and appreciate all that's around you. A stark contrast to the modern world that, in a lot of cases, is just a few steps away. I think a lot about the Econ River. How it's always called me back throughout my adult life. I couldn't tell you why it's so important to me. Something in the water, in the narrow hallways of thick bushes and palms, in the tall pine trees brushing against the always sunny sky. Maybe that it's such a polar opposite to the rest of my life. Whereas I work almost 7 days a week, always busy with something. And out here, the world seems to just come to a stop. I've lived in Florida my entire life. A place where people vacation to in their summers. A place that has amazing beaches, woodland trails, Disney World. But my favorite place to spend my time off has always been this river. It's not perfect. It's hot. There are alligators, snakes. It rains almost every day during the summer. It rains so much here that sometimes out on the trail there's nowhere to stand. But despite all that, I've loved it. And in some strange way, I've always been able to call it mine. It's incredibly easy to look at a place like this and think that it isn't much other than thousands of acres of uninteresting trees and moving water. But I encourage you to slow down. See what the world has to offer you that isn't made of concrete or metal. It's different for everyone. My idea of this place may be vastly different from somebody else's. But what I can say for certain is that, if you can, take the time whenever you can to regather all your lost time right in the spots that you left them. And I think in the end you'll be able to better figure out what led you back there, and where you'll be headed when you leave.